Alright, I brought Spawning Breath in and the Life Strider out because it just didn't seem that great. It still can't block his Ulamog's Crusher, and I'd rather be able to kill that Bloodright Invoker. I still do not want to play first. Well, that'll work. I've got double splash color, but I do have all three of my colors, and I have a Stagger Shock. Seems playable. I think I have this. He mulliganed to 6. I mean, I think this matchup is good for me. As just a general statement, my cards seem better than his. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything if I lose. I mean, I could easily have won that last game if the colors if the red had just come out a little bit faster, or at all. That guy is not going to last very long, would be my guess. I will certainly try to level him, though, I think. It's probably not worth it unless I have to. I'll probably just swing with him and play the Cutthroat unless he does something. Just going to Vendetta him straight up. Okay, well, I would guess that means he has a 3-drop, otherwise he probably would have waited. Maybe he should have just waited. Well, this could be good for me if he continues to stall out on land. Well, I don't really see any reason not to just go for it. So definitely tell me if he's got it. Looks like he doesn't. Especially when he's stalled out in land, I'd rather do that than keep up Stagger Shock or play Pen on Blade, which is going to be a +1/+1 equipment for 4. Well, he hit his land drop. What's he got? Presumably a 3-drop. Hopefully something I can Stagger Shock. Probably don't want to waste a Stagger Shock on that. Well, that gets him out of his land bind pretty good. Well, I only need one more land and then I can play into Artisan. I think I just level this guy up again. If I don't draw the land, I want to be able to get him to 5/3 Death Touch. Force the removal. 5/3 Death Touch, first strike, excuse me. That would be the operative point. It's pretty much invincible in combat at that point. Okay, he's got plans for his spawn token. I mean, you really don't want to Stagger Shock the spawn token in general because he'll just sacrifice in response, and then you only get 1. I mean, that's terrible value. Presumably he's got a 6-drop here, though. Yeah, that hurts. Luckily I can do my Cutthroat. I'd be really tempted to use Stagger Shock on his spawn token anyway, if I drew a land here. Wow, do I use Essence Feed or do I level this guy? I feel like just essence feeding is the way to go. On the other hand, like, I'm really close to just killing him. I think I'm gonna level this guy up. Swing. And then just stagger shock him, probably. Because then Essence Feed drains 3 life. Like, he's pretty close to just dead. Like, ideally, he just doesn't block, and then he's totally dead. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but I think it's better than trying to stagger shock that. Alright, I'm going to keep stagger shock up and probably just nail him at the end of his turn. I mean, this is he's basically dead. I don't know how he could survive this. Pen on Blade seems a little weak. I might side it out. Bring in the Life Strider instead. Well, he's got to play. Better be a doozy. Got the removal spell, I imagine. Arrogant Bloodlord. Not going to be good enough by itself. Well, I can take care of the Growth Spasm token with Stagger Shock. Yeah, I think it's right to do that. And too bad I can bring him down to what? 3. It's not too close. I think I should just nail his spawn. Force him to block with the Bloodlord. Too bad I didn't know I was drawing Last Kiss, huh? Well, if he tries to get sneaky and not block here, he's just dead, so that's good. Otherwise, hopefully I can just nail him with my Artisan, but I'm kind of expecting him to play an Ulamog's Crusher. Hopefully he just doesn't draw the land. Yep, nothing I can do about that. Alright, well, he's down to being killed by my Nirkana Cutthroat, so he has to have removal also. Double Artisan is a little awkward, but it's kind of hilarious at the same time. I could potentially play Pen on Blade and equip it. Not blocking that. Obviously, I need all 3 of my guys if I want to play the Artisan. But there are a few ways that I could win if he taps out, I think. Depending on what he taps out for. Crusher. Ooh, that's not good. Gaining all sorts of life. It's not what anybody wants.